We are living in a world where technology meant to eliminate bias in our society actually amplifies it. This is the unsettling reality we face today. In May last year, a shocking report revealed that a U.S. court's risk assessment program was biased against black prisoners. The program, known as COMPAS, wrongly flagged black defendants as likely to reoffend at almost twice the rate of white defendants. This revelation came from ProPublica, an investigative journalism organization, and it sent shockwaves through the justice system. COMPAS and similar programs are used in hundreds of courts across the U.S., influencing the decisions of judges and officials. The message was clear. The justice system's attempt to use technology to eliminate bias had backfired. How could this happen? The company behind COMPAS, Northpoint, disputed the findings but refused to reveal the program's inner workings. This secrecy added fuel to a growing concern among activists and computer scientists about the opacity of advanced computational tools. The data these programs rely on, like arrest records, postcodes, social affiliations, and income, to name a few, can reflect and reinforce human prejudice. The promise of machine learning was that more data would lead to better performance, but reality has proven more complex. Last year, tech companies spent billions on AI, betting that it would make us more efficient, wealthier, and happier. This has led to an AI arms race, with governments offering six-figure salaries to computer scientists. AI is now being used to help unemployed people find jobs, predict pension fund performance, and sort through revenue and customs casework. But there's a darker side to this technology. Programs can amplify the inequalities of our past and affect the most vulnerable in society. When data reflects our unequal society, we are essentially teaching programs to learn our biases. Christian Lum, a lead statistician, warns that if we're not careful, we risk automating the very biases these programs are supposed to eliminate. Lum's research showed that Predpol, a program predicting crime hotspots, could get stuck in a feedback loop of over-policing minority neighborhoods. This kind of approach is especially nefarious because it allows police to claim they're just following the math. We've already seen glimpses of this problem. A Google image recognition program labeled black faces as gorillas. A LinkedIn advertising program showed a preference for male names in their algorithm. And a Microsoft chatbot began spouting anti-Semitic messages on its own. These incidents were quickly fixed, but they hint at a much bigger problem. Programs could replicate large-scale systemic biases. AI systems don't become biased on their own. They learn it from us. For years, machine learning has been about observing and identifying patterns. In 2012, Google fed its computer millions of YouTube images, and it learned to recognize human and cat faces without being told what they were. This approach has allowed computers to perform complex tasks like language translation and face recognition. But as algorithms learn and adapt, they become more opaque and less predictable, making it hard to understand how they generate results. Predicting where problems can arise is less difficult. For example, a face recognition program might learn biased views of what a CEO looks like. Joanna Bryson's research showed that a program trained on internet text clustered female names with jobs like receptionist and nurse. Cathy O'Neil, author of Weapons of Math Destruction, says the most vulnerable in society are most exposed to automated evaluations. In London, Hackney Council is using AI to predict which families have children at risk of ending up in statutory care. Christian Lum's research demonstrated how biased data could lead to over-policing in minority neighborhoods. The scientific community is now debating the nature of fairness and working on ways to strip unfair classifiers from historical data. As we embrace machines that learn, we must confront our age-old problems of bias and inequality. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more informative content like this one.